Hello and welcome back to another video today. It's not a podcast because I think that's what people are going to think it is.
It's another tier list!
Back with tier. Obviously, last tier list we done, George was here, but George was a busy man.
George is occupied.
So
we're back.
It's a two-man tier list.
Two-man tier list.
Today, obviously everyone probably knows by now, probably tell from our accents, we are from the UK.
Yes.
So we thought this is one that needs to be done. Just to settle a debate with everyone who watches from the UK.
I mean, a lot of these artists that like we have listened to, we're not like, bearing in mind like I'm a big like UK artist sort of fan. Like I listen to a lot of UK music.
I've heard a lot of stuff from them. But
I mean, we're not going to be comparing them to each other. But I suppose in putting them in their own category, we've sort of got to, in a way.
But it's mainly on their music and our opinion and our preference of them. Remember that, it's our opinion.
Yeah, it's not sort of, this is
factual.
A definitive list, like this is what
we think.
This is the nation's opinion, like this is fact. Because, I mean...
And not being funny, there's going to be ones we disagree on as well. Because we do have, even though we have very similar music tastes, we do agree and disagree on a lot of different people.
I feel like this one is one of the ones where we're gonna differ.
With like the album stuff, most of the time albums we agree, or we get swayed quite easily with opinions. With artists, I think it's very much like, I like this artist, I don't like this artist.
Yeah.
Alright, but let's get straight into it, yeah? Right,
yeah, also a way that I sort of prepared for this was by listening to a lot of jazz music on the way here.
Yeah.
Because that's what we're doing, isn't it? We're doing like UK jazz artists, no?
Yeah,
that's the list.
Obviously, it's UK rappers.
Oh,
he's messed up there.
Fuck.
So people normally find like Labyrinth won't be in here because he's not solely a rapper.
Yeah, Labyrinth is like an incredible artist, but
he would be up there.
He's not.
But that's what I mean. It will be rappers.
It's purely rappers,
and quite a lot of old ones, but new ones as well. So it's mixed up. There's not like
it's mixed genres, but it's still under the umbrella of rap.
Yeah. So let's start. We'll just go across, yeah?
Yeah, let's just start.
First one, H.
I don't like H. I don't like any of his music.
See, I don't mind some of his music. I don't think he's the... The tiers are, Goated is the top one, then it's great, good, meh, and bad, and then stinker.
The lowest.
The lowest of the low. Just need everything out.
But, need this fucking wooden lump.
So H, really, I'm saying meh or bad.
I like the song 8 Mile with Dig That. That's good.
I think he's better as a feature.
Is that Dig That?
Dig That, yeah.
Is it definitely? I forgot
that.
We
haven't even got him in it. Just remembered. Oh, fucking hell. People like that, yeah. Yeah, it is Dig That. He's, the new D Block Europe song he's in, he's quite good on that as well. I know you probably wouldn't have heard it.
No.
UFO. But I'd say H, meh or bad? He has potential.
He's not bad. I don't listen to him, and I just find him annoying.
I would say meh. Like I wouldn't choose to put him on, but if he come on, I wouldn't be like, oh, why have you got H on?
I think meh is fair to have as a good sort of middle ground.
I think we done this last time with the albums.
What?
The first one we put in meh,
and then did we not end up with like everyone in meh near enough, and then like one on?
Oh yeah, obviously at the end we will be doing whoever. If we disagree on one, each of us will get a choice of who we move up or down.
We'll get a swap.
Alright,
Uno switch.
AJ Tracey. I like AJ Tracey. I don't listen to near enough of him to really like him.
Yeah, I mean, what was his album? Was it called was that not called like The Goat or something like that? What was the one where he had like the goat on the
No, yeah, it was his most recent album. But he's got a song with H, obviously, Rain. Which is
it's alright.
Bit of a TikTok song now. Is it Goat?
Hold on. I feel so uneducated. It's unbelievable. What the? I can't find it. Oh, it's a self-titled.
His self-titled album is good.
But it had a goat on it. That's why I thought it was like called
The
Goat or something.
I'm willing to put AJ Tracey in good.
Personally, I'd put him on the same level as H.
I would prefer to listen to AJ Tracey than H.
I mean, so would I, but I think in terms of their music and their actual ability and stuff,
I think AJ Tracey and H are very similar. That they have so much potential.
Yeah.
And it's all about if they can fulfill it. I'm willing to go meh. If you want to go meh.
I think meh's a good
Meh.
a good place for now.
Big Zoo.
Grime MC.
He's good. He's quite a good artist as well.
Yeah,
I don't listen to near enough.
He's a good grime MC. Like sort of, I suppose, against all of these others. I'd personally put him above the two that we've done.
Yeah.
Simply because of his lyrical ability and stuff like that. But I think he's really good. Obviously, he made a good appearance on Jamie's album.
See, I'm just thinking, would I listen to a Big Zoo song?
Would you go out of your way to listen to him?
Big Zoo song?
As
well as AJ Tracey and H. I could say he's on the same level as that I wouldn't think I really want to listen to that new Big Zoo song. But if he was on a song, I'd be like, fucking hell, Big Zoo's sick.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'd sort of probably... Let's put it this way. Out of all of the like sort of grime MCs and stuff like that, I wouldn't want to listen to an entire, say, full-length 18-song LP of Big Zoo. Like I would listen to other artists.
Yeah. That's what I mean. If AJ Tracey and Big Zoo,
he's not a bad artist though, so that's why I wouldn't want to put him in bad.
No, that's
because he isn't bad.
But like you said, I wouldn't want to listen to an album. I wouldn't even be looking out for a song from Big Zoo to come out to put him in good. I'd rather listen to an AJ Tracey. I'd look out more for an AJ Tracey song than a Big Zoo song, in my opinion. But I appreciate Big Zoo's talent.
Yeah.
Meh.
Yeah. Again, I suppose it's going to be a terrible list.
Well, not with this one. This man, Bugsy Malone, peaked with the Chip beef.
Yeah, and his fire in the booth is
it's good,
incredible.
But
in my opinion,
have you heard much from it? Like, have you heard anything else since that? I'd say debatably bad. Yeah, even though that beef with Chip was excellent. After that, I've not listened to another one, and that's not anything to do with like his ability or anything. But then there's a little bit of me where I'm like, Chip was the better one.
Yeah.
And I'd listen out for it. And Chip has excelled, like stayed the same level at least, or got better.
Chip has been going up and up, like in the recent like couple of years. So I don't know.
But Bugsy Malone has literally deteriorated since then. Yeah. When was that? 2020?
That was
like 2014, 2013, 2014.
Was it that long ago?
Yeah. I was in school still.
Oh,
I remember I was in school waiting up for them to drop their diss tracks. That's how hyped it was.
Yeah, I'd probably put him in bad.
I'm saying bad. I would rather listen to one of these three than Bugsy Malone. But he's not stinker, mainly because of that beef.
He's not that bad. He's
bad.
Yeah,
I'm saying bad. We'll just jump to. We'll skip this person quick. We'll go straight to Chip as we spoke about him.
Yeah.
Chip, I'm putting great.
I think
he's not goated.
I'd probably agree.
He's brilliant. Have you heard the album with Skepta and...
Insomnia. That's what it's called, isn't it?
Yes. With Skepta and Young Ads.
You're making me question all these album names. It's definitely Insomnia.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Have you heard that album with them three?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, Insomnia.
Yeah, it is Insomnia.
And Chip was the best one.
I love it.
Chip was the best one on that album, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I always champion Skepta, but...
I know, but if you listen to it and listen to their verses, I prefer Skepta, but I would say
he's got to be great, isn't he?
He's not being funny.
He's really good, and he's a legend as well in the grime scene.
He would be on the Mount Rushmore
100%
of UK rap.
Yeah,
easily. Obviously,
we've got Cadet,
late great Cadet. Now it's quite sour to talk about him because he could have really been up there. He
started like really coming up like before he died, which was awful. But I think as an art, he was a good artist.
Yeah,
I would much rather listen to Cadet than AJ Tracey and Big Zoo.
This is what I mean with Cadet. If he obviously didn't pass, he could have been
massive,
great or even goated.
Yeah.
But if we're going only obviously up to when he passed, it was last year, wasn't it?
Because he was supposed to be at Wireless, wasn't he?
Yeah, because I remember we spoke about it on the podcast.
Yeah.
That was about a year ago now. We done the first podcast, but I'm saying good. But he could have been
good. He could have been very good.
He could have been great or goated, in my opinion, but we'll say good.
Rest in peace, Cadet.
King of the UK rap. Now this one, I know we're gonna
stinker.
Disagree. No, I can't put them that low. As much.
What, you'd put them higher than Bugsy Malone?
Yes.
No, I think D Block Europe are the most overrated artists in the UK. I think they're so crap. Every single song is the exact same. They release way too much music.
They released a new album yesterday.
They release albums all the fucking time.
It was a new
and it's just all.
It was a 22-track album.
How can you, if you're making good music, you can't release that amount of music in quick succession? What did they have? Didn't they drop PTSD and then like a month later they dropped like the next fucking thing that they did? Yeah. There's no way.
They had about 30 songs on like both albums.
And I'm sure that they released a deluxe, didn't they, as well, for PTSD or something?
Yeah.
I
can't put them in stinker though, because I do enjoy their music. I would put them there. I wouldn't want to listen to them more than like Cadet or Chip, definitely. But I would put them in meh.
But our argument for Big Zoo was that we can't listen to a full project of Big Zoo. Yeah, could you really listen to a 20+ track project from start to finish of D Block Europe and enjoy it?
Well, when I done my album review, didn't I, of Home Alone?
Yeah.
And I did say, and then I went, it is far too long. I'm not putting them in stink. I'll put bad.
I just can't. I
think there's people on this list, what I can see, worse than them.
I actually disagree. I actually think they're the worst artists on this list.
I say we put. I want bad. I want bad at least.
Actually, no, they're not the worst artists on this list. Bad, I'd say.
Bad?
Yeah, bad.
That's so bad for Bugsy Malone, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, I feel like that's going to be my swap at the end, because I feel out of order putting them on the same level as D Block Europe.
Dave. Now.
Goated.
I was going to say goated, but.
Mercury Prize winner.
But. When I see other people on this list, are you saying that Dave is on level with some of them? Not being funny, like him and him.
Yeah. I'd say that, if I'm honest, for Dave's, I feel like he's on a similar level socially as to what Stormzy's on.
Yeah.
But I feel like Dave is slightly more elevated.
I'd rather listen to Dave than Stormzy.
Yeah, and even though a lot of Stormzy's music is quite deep and lyrical, I feel like Dave has that edge. I feel like it feels so much more personal with Dave.
Yeah.
And just like with his like Black Box freestyle and stuff like that from when he was so young.
Yeah. Well, he's still so young. He's like 22, isn't he?
I feel like from when he was like a kid to like now, when you first heard him, to now, I feel like he's maintained and he's just got better and better and better and better.
I'm happy with Goated. I was just thinking, if you're thinking...
If there was a level higher than Goated...
Oh, Goated. Well, then, like, these two having their own level. Is that what
you're saying? Yeah, but I feel like... I don't want to talk... I want to wait until we get to them. But...
You know who I mean, anyway.
They can't, like... They're good for different reasons.
Yeah.
Like... Yeah, Dave is a very conscious artist. Like, he was playing piano for flipping David Attenborough and like in the orchestra. Like,
even when
what sort of UK artist like Dave? Like, who's gonna do that? Like, I feel like he's on. Think of
Dave, he's the new gen.
Yeah,
isn't he? Like the other ones, what we will talk about later, are the not old gen,
Dave and a few other people on this list are what the kids are talking about
now
in school now, when we were talking about other artists.
Yeah, no, I get that. Yeah.
Like when we were talking, like, you know, when like Chip, when he was like
beefing Bugsy Malone,
like when he was like Grime, like he was a Grime MC and everything. He was who we were talking about when we were in like primary school and secondary school.
Funny when That's Not Me dropped.
Yeah. And so I believe Dave is in-goated. He has to be. He doesn't belong in any other category.
I'm happy with goated. The thing that what's the scary part with it? He could only get better.
Yeah.
He's not gonna get. No,
he's going from strength to strength, and I'll credit to him. Like I said, Mercury Prize winner. You had a lot of people on that the nominees that deserved it, but he just outplayed it. He deserved that. for his and obviously Psychodrama was such a
that's
it was such a conscious. It was a masterpiece, and obviously it shows because of the awards and stuff that he won because of it.
Psychodrama is one of my favourite albums.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
It's brilliant, yeah.
So yeah, goated, 100%.
Yeah. I agree. Next one, Dizzy Rascal.
See, I feel like me and you are going to disagree on this because I believe he's in the similar sort of level. I feel like if there was a level between good and great, Dizzy would be in there.
See, I would say Dizzy's meh.
Yeah, see, because I'm a big Grime fan.
Yeah.
But obviously...
I like Grime, but I'm thinking, back in the day, Dizzy Rascal, like, he was the fucking guy.
Yeah.
But now, if he ever released any music...
He's gone...
He just
very downhill, and his music's really not all that.
His music sucks now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but it does. Who was it? There was a YouTuber, I remember saying that they interviewed him. True Geordie.
Yeah, it was True Geordie, and he said he was just...
an arsehole.
Yeah, he was a bit of a prick.
And he...
Like, taking his personality out of it, like, if you watch the one extra thing, with all of them in it, like, with, like, Footsie and that, he's so good in that, and you can see how much of a brilliant artist, like, he actually is.
Was he in the song with Idris Elba?
Was he?
Was he? I'm asking. I didn't know. You know what song I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That was the one with fucking Steph London in it, isn't it?
Oh shit. I've got searches up. Steph London. I don't think he was in that one. I'm sure he was in a song with... I don't know. Maybe he wasn't.
There was someone who was like really big at one point, weren't it? And then he just... Everyone was like, what the fuck has he done to himself?
Anyway...
But Dizzy
Rascal...
I can get... I would say meh, if you're going off current.
No.
I can get why you'd want to put him in good. Because back in the day, he was good.
Top.
He was good.
I feel like he's got to go in good.
I can't put him in great. I can't put him on a level of Chip.
No. Not great.
I was saying good, mainly because of past and iconic. Like, he's iconic.
Yeah.
Right, Fredo. Or Fredo.
Not a fan.
Bad.
Yeah.
Have you heard Hickory Dickory Dock?
No.
It is fucking awful. I'm sorry. It is. Even he said, yeah, shit. He said it's shit, but it will sell. You know, like, that's not the attitude. Bad. I'm sorry. There's nothing else but bad. I can't put him in stinker because there is at least two people in here what I think are worse than him.
Mm.
And I would rather listen to his song than that song.
Yeah,
song.
We've definitely got people coming up who
are stinky. I could debatably see why Fredo... I would rather listen to D Block Europe than Fredo. That's my honest opinion. Personally.
No, I would rather never listen to D Block Europe again.
I get that. I get why. But once I listen to them, now I'm like, I get why people enjoy them.
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't think... Because there's going to be a lot of people... Like, I know fucking Joseph is already going to message me going, you put D Block Europe in bad. They should be goated. No. Sorry, Joseph. They shouldn't. Gigs. Great.
Yeah, I wouldn't say...
Oh my god, great. Debatably goated. We're talking about the Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, Gigs has got to be up there.
Gigs has got to be goated. I'm sorry, I've just thought about it. Just think of the Man Don't Care verse.
Just think of his fucking discography in general. He actually, for me, he doesn't miss.
And he's still sick now.
Yeah.
I'm saying, I think we're going to have to put him... He's such an icon of the scene.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying, it's Mount Rushmore. You can have...
It's Gigs.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Think of, like, UK rap artists from, like, our sort of era.
Yeah. The first person you're thinking of is... Well, one of the first people is Gigs.
I'm thinking Boy Better Know and Gigs. And then I'm like... Oh, maybe sort of like Dizzy and that.
And then you think of Chip. And stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah, he's got to be goated, yeah. Gigs goated, 100%.
Heady One. Now, Heady One, I do enjoy. I think he does miss a few times. Like, that album was like...
I haven't listened... His new album's out.
I haven't listened to
Edna, I haven't heard it. So this is pre-listening to that, so I don't know how good it is. I haven't actually read anything on it or anything.
But I know Heady One could easily... be like great, but I would debatably put him in good. For this is obviously after not listening to his newest album, and the most recent album I heard, you know, the one was like 4 tracks. It's fucking shit, and that's what I mean. He's missed a few times, And again, I think there's a few people, like even the person coming up after him, who I would put in great, but not. And then him.
He's not great.
I'd say he's good. He's better.
That's what I'm saying. If there was a level between meh and good this time, I'd probably put him there.
Yeah. But I think. Do
you think he's good?
I think he's debatably what would be the same level as Cadet.
I would rather, again, comparing him to the others below him, I would much rather listen to Heady One than H.
AJ Tracy and H. Yeah. Good.
Yeah, good.
Good,
I'd
but
say.
he will be great.
Yeah.
And if he keeps going, he's going.
He's a very good drill artist, very good.
Yeah, I like how he's
like, yeah, he's
out.
Gone to so many different things.
Yeah, he's going down different avenues now.
Musically, as a music lover, I salute him for that,
yeah.
and I love that artists do that.
But so, right now, he's good.
He's good.
If we do this list in probably a year or two time,
it will be complete. This will all be completely different.
A lot of people can either really impress us in a year's time, or they really could just disappoint.
They could completely fall off.
Jay Huss, great.
See, arguably, people always put him in goated, like top 2 UK, Dave J. Huss.
But again, I think there is at least 2 more people I would rather listen to than a Jay Huss. And I would rather listen to Giggs and Dave over Jay Huss. Jay Huss is brilliant, like Big Conspiracy.
But I'd say Big Conspiracy, when it came out, was actually one of my favourite albums of the year. Yeah. But, yeah, I don't really know. Don't get me wrong, he's very good, and I do enjoy listening to his music.
When he come out of Wireless, was you there that day? When he come out of Wireless?
No.
Well, it was everyone.
That was the year before, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Well, when he came out of Wireless, I was there, and it was big.
Yeah.
But
I feel
personally, everyone thought it was going to be Drake, and it was Jay Huss.
Well, Drake did come out.
Not that was on a Sunday, but this was on a Saturday.
Oh, okay.
But Jay Huss, I'm saying great.
Yeah, I don't think he deserves to be lower than great.
No, great. But again, he's like Heady, like obviously a different level, but he will be goated in probably a year's time.
We've got to consider all things. Like we've got to.
We'd listen to who would listen to more. And
like don't get me wrong, he's a decent lyricist and stuff like that, but
I feel like better people.
Yeah, I feel like he's not on the level of Dave.
No.
So
but I'd put him on the level with Chip.
Yeah.
Now, the best grime artist that's
ever
been.
I'm gonna be massively biased.
I know, because I know what we're both gonna say here.
Goated.
It's fucking JME.
Yeah.
The best grime artist there's ever been.
Yeah, man. I can't put him any lower than goated. For me personally, I said, you've got to there's no one like JME.
Like I said,
there's no one like him
on the Mount Rushmore. He's on there. Him, Giggs, Chip, 3 of them were in it. There's got one more space, and we all know that's going to be.
And I feel like to release a project such as Grime MC in the modern day and have it
sell,
and have it so quintessentially grime, and have it to land as well as it did, and have so many people getting people out buying the CDs, and buying the vinyl, without it being, because this was before it was streaming as well, wasn't it? And it was ridiculous. Like no one matches JME in my eyes. I think he's the only other person is his brother. Really? Yeah. Them two.
Yeah, definitely. Because obviously that's people we're going to compare him to. But I think JME is the best artist the UK have seen.
But we've
in grime especially.
On this list, we haven't included all of the Boy Better Know members as individuals because obviously
I put them as a group.
But I know that you obviously wouldn't have listened to like Jammer and like Frisco and that but
Frisco's brilliant.
I think Frisco is probably like great or goated as well. But Jamie deserves the goated status, and he is. He's an incredible artist, and he always has been. And like I say, he's from when we were growing up as well. He was just.
I think that's what it is as well. Like people like you're saying with Dave. If this was 15-year-olds, they'd say, "Oh, he's the best he's ever been."
Yeah.
But in our head, when That's Not Me dropped, I was so fucking gassed.
I know. It's just it's like I said, it was from when we were kids, and I think that's probably why. And he's
still doing it now.
Yeah, that's probably why we're slightly biased.
His production,
mate, he produces a load. Obviously, he's still got Predator and that, like all producing his music that have produced grime music for years.
But I mean, even JME, the production he's doing himself now is immense. He produces a lot of people's tracks, don't he? Without people even knowing.
Exactly. He's an incredible artist. He belongs nowhere else other than Goated.
K-Trap.
I've never listened to any of his music. Word salad. Any of his music.
Let's get a K-Trap song up. Oh no, I can't because I've got fucking E in my own house. How does that work? He's not great. I'm not going to lie to you here.
Yeah, I feel like you're going to just have to take the reins.
I'd say bad. I've
straight in bad.
To be honest, I would rather listen to. I'd even rather listen to D Block Europe. I'd rather listen to any of these three, but I think there is people worse than him in the list. I think that's another thing. Obviously we are comparing them to people on the list. There's people in this list who are fucking awful.
Yeah.
One of them coming up in a second.
That's not fair.
No, he's probably that level as well. I don't know.
Fucking awful.
He's not fucking awful because that's fucking awful.
Oh Jesus!
I've got 4G now. Let's go. K-Trap.
I probably have. What's his like most popular
he's
song?
on Are You Mad?
It's not working.
New What Block.
What music does he make? Is he drill?
Yeah. He's not, like I said, he's not great. There's a lot better drill artists than him, in my opinion. Krypton Conan, good.
Nah, great for me.
I can see that.
They're legends as well.
I'm just thinking of like Jay Huss and Chip. Would you? Oh, actually, no. I'm thinking of back in the day. Actually, now, you know when was it Conan's brother or dad got shot, and they made that song. Can't remember exactly what it's called.
No, I can't remember what it's called.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful.
I feel like they're legends, and you again like Chip. I feel like you can't put them any lower than great. I feel like they are great.
Great. I'll accept great. I think great is acceptable.
Yeah. This one's sort of a little bit of a piss takey thing. But I feel.
But not be funny now. He's accepted as a UK art rapper, isn't he?
Sort of.
He got number 2 in his album. I know that's because of his fan base. It's KSI.
Yeah.
He got number 2 on his album.
The fact that
discredit that.
The fact that we've even considered him for this list, I feel like it says something like about how
today's era.
Yeah, how he's evolved.
I don't think to be fair, he's getting better.
He's not terrible.
Fantano gave him a 4 out of 10.
Yeah, that's good. That's not bad. Like it could have been a 0.
Exactly. He gave him a 4.
Or 1.
So even Fantano must see something in him.
Yeah. I feel like he's got to get better, hasn't he?
He is getting better.
That's what I'm saying. Like his trajectory's like that.
Because you got that Houdini song. Have you heard that?
Yeah.
It's actually quite good.
It's alright. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't listen to it.
If you're looking at UK rap now...
If you're looking at KSI, then that's what I mean. Good.
And that's what... I know people are always going to compare him like with KSI to YouTuber.
Hesky Time.
Oh, it's the greatest song ever. I don't care what anyone says. That is an iconic song. I don't care what anyone says. Stinker or bad? It's nothing else but them two. But then we can't have Bugsy Malone in the same tier as
KSI's got to be Stinker, isn't he?
But I think actually KSI has potential to be bad.
Yeah, he's got potential to be bad.
Yeah, I think mainly like we said, we can't have him in the same tier as Bugsy Malone.
No,
I'm sorry.
No, that's just
and
even
I know you hate D Block Europe.
I'm just disgusted we've got Bugsy Malone on the same level as D Block Europe.
But even like Fredo, we can't have Fredo as fucking same level as KSI.
It's KSI. I feel like KSI deserves his own level of bad.
To be fair, out of the other people I see on here who I think Stinker, I think KSI is the best out of them all.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I definitely agree.
But we got Lancey
Foe.
Foe.
He's the more American style UK rapper.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people don't like him for.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think whether or not I actually like his music.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or whether because he's so much like Playboy Carti, where I'm biased. I don't like his music.
I'd say he's meh.
I think his music's really not all that. I feel like it's the sort of UK edgy teen.
Well, like Star-Lord.
Sort of, yeah. On that similar sort of level where they're like, oh, we've got to find these weird artists.
This is what sounds good, and I'm weird.
Yeah, so we'll yeah.
What we're saying, bad or meh? It's not. He's nowhere near good or anything. The thing is,
he's not on the same level as KSI, so I think he's bad.
But we can do this. Don't worry.
It's taken a lot longer.
There has been a random cut because the camera died, and Maisie's not here to be camera woman. So, yeah, bad.
Bad. Lancey Foe is bad.
Again, he has probably potential to.
I feel like he hasn't. I feel like that's going to be him.
Him now. No, fair enough.
But I don't know, maybe.
LD, drill artist, actually very good drill artist.
He's a legend as well.
Yeah. Are we saying good?
All of 6'7".
Good. He's iconic as well,
yeah,
isn't he?
He's good. He's not meh, he's good.
He's good, because I can't have LD. I can't have LD as high up as J Huss and Chip.
No.
But I can't have him as low as H and AJ. Like AJ Tracy, I think has had a bit of a disservice here. And Big Zoo, really.
Yes, yeah.
But I think these are so much better than these lot.
I think we're going off how legendary they are. It's like sort of their their history and stuff.
Not be funny. JME and Giggs are in here because they're still making good music. Same with Chip and J Huss. They're making good music still.
Yeah.
And Crept and Conan own an ice cream shop.
Yeah.
So there you go. M Huncho, or Chunks as everyone thinks it is.
Oh, meh.
Meh.
I know Ellie. Very meh music.
Ellie at work loves him.
Yeah, meh.
Meh.
I feel like he is on the same level as them artists. Yeah. So
I would prefer to listen to an AJ Tracy song than M Huncho. Really.
Mist
was actually, he was gonna be the next big thing, weren't he?
Yeah.
And then it hasn't really happened.
Mist is good, but I wouldn't put him on the good level.
Yeah, if you're looking,
I feel like these next artists we got to sort of just we can probably just rattle through them fairly quickly.
Like we say, meh for Mist.
Mist.
Mostak, he could have been good again. He would have been, I think, a big thing.
I feel like he's not that good.
No, but I mean, he was getting to that level, weren't he? Where he was being like, when he was making songs with Dave and stuff, and now he's not making stuff. Meh.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, bad. I'm trying to think.
I'd personally put him bad, but yeah, I mean, obviously it's your call.
I'm trying to think. Nah, yeah, bad. I wouldn't listen to him. I'd only listen to him if he was featuring on a song.
Who on earth is that?
Who was that?
Have you got the file? I can't actually see who that is.
Notes.
Oh yeah.
Notes.
I could not recognise.
No, it don't look anything like Notes, does it? Notes. Meh.
Probably meh, yeah.
But he has potential to be really good. He was also in a YouTube video with Mini Minter, so maybe that shows how he's doing right now. But I think he could be good. NSG, Stinker, or bad? They have that one good song, the one with the dance move. I've
got no opinion.
They've got that song.
Yeah, I know, but
and it's all right. But other than that, I don't really rate them.
They're all right at Wireless because they're with Future.
Are we saying bad? I wouldn't go out and listen to a project for them.
No, I wouldn't go out and listen to anything of them.
Octavian, good.
I feel like he deserves higher than that. I feel like Octavian is like the new wave. Like I feel like he's like massive. He's gonna be big.
But we're saying this. We said that about Heady One, and we put Heady One in good. This is the exact same thing we said about Heady One. We said he will be.
I feel like Octavian is so different though. Like, and you listen to some of his older music, like, and some of his big like breakout singles, like Party Here and that. It's different. Like, it sounds different, but he can do all the other stuff as well. I feel like he deserves great. I think he's a great artist.
I don't think I can put him in great though. I think there's people better than him on this list as well, who I'd put in great. I think good. I'll take good because I think.
I wish there was a level between good and great.
Yeah, I get that because that's where I think him and Heady One would be.
Yeah, okay, good. He's not. He doesn't deserve any lower than good.
No, he's good, but I feel like not be funny. You're gonna have this man, debatably, even this man. Parsaloo, J Hus, 2.0.
He's not as good as J Hus.
No, he's not as good as J Hus. I'd say he's meh. He's really young.
Yeah, he hasn't got loads of music.
But he could, again, in a year's time, we're probably going to be talking about him as good and great.
Yeah, he's getting picked up by like the music lovers as well, like on like Radio 6 music. Like he's getting played alongside all this weird experimental stuff. Yeah. So I'm like, I feel like he's going to be the next. He's going to be a new wave. Definitely.
But right now,
I feel like Octavian. He's on that similar level where they're just starting to get really big.
Yeah.
And they've got so much potential.
Would you put him in good then?
Yeah, I probably would.
I was just thinking about it. I would rather listen to a PA song.
So would I, rather than fucking H.
And yeah, that's what. Yeah, good. I'll take good. But he could be great because he's the next J Hus. Quite easily.
P Money. Legend.
Legend made a song with KSI.
That sort of diminishes his fucking career so much. That's actually really harsh. That's not true. That doesn't diminish his fucking career.
KSI is not as bad as what we were giving him credit for, to be fair. P Money.
Shit, we haven't got like DEE in that on this list.
I know we haven't.
Fuck. He's like I'd put him in fucking goated D-double personally.
To be fair, we have got 40 people.
We've missed out a few.
There is a lot of people. If you want a part 2, then comment below.
I'll quite happily do a part 2.
It won't be these artists, but it'll be another bunch of artists.
P Money.
Good. Meh.
Good.
Good or meh?
I think good's solid.
I can't put him in great, to be honest. Made a song with KSI. No, that's really actually out of order to KSI as well now. Like, we actually need to stop being horrible because we got Russ. Stinker.
Yeah, stinker.
He had Gun Lean. After that, he should never have made music again.
No, I agree.
And Gun Lean Remix, to be fair. Gun Lean Remix was good.
Was it the one where he got up on stage and everyone thought he was a fan trying to get on stage and the security
tackled him off. Yeah. That's a funny video.
That shows how irrelevant of an artist
but
that
he
you
was
actually
he
are.
was also tweeting stuff like when people were dying. He was tweeting, I'm like, but I'm built different.
He's a fucking idiot.
He's a div. He's an absolute div. He will kill me.
He deserves no respect in the industry.
This shows how bad he is at music as well. KSI. I'd rather listen to a KSI project than a Russ project.
So would I.
Easily.
Yeah.
Skepta, goated. I don't think there's any debate in it.
I feel like there's way too many reasons why Skepta is good.
Him and JME are the top of the top. When I was going back to the Mount Rushmore thing, you got Chip, Giggs, JME and Skepta.
Yeah.
I know Chip is in great and not goated, but I think Chip missed the mark a little bit. But he was an icon of the UK rap scene. Skepta made the UK rap scene.
Skepta's just transcended it as well. Like
he made it in America.
Exactly.
He's done fashion. His fashion is fucking immense.
Exactly. With all like the ASAP Mob stuff. Like he's in the All DVDs. But he's everywhere. He's like best friends with fucking ASAP Rocky and Playboy Carti.
Even when you think about it, you've got JME. In my opinion, could have done that if he wanted to as well.
But he didn't, and that's why I feel like he's a legend. Yeah. Because he stayed to what he stayed to his roots, and he stayed to the grime genre, and he's championed it.
I rate Skepta for doing what he done, but it just showed the different levels of. They could have gone either way, both of them.
Yeah.
And one of them, they went different ways, and they're not be funny. They're the exact same level, really.
I feel like Konnichiwa was the turning point for Skepta, where he was like, "This is it." Like when he had like Pharrell. And he
was going, I am this good now.
And like ASAP Nast, like that's when he was like, I'm gonna he's bigger than rap, and I think he's bigger than the UK scene, and it's just incredible.
He's a superstar. That's what it is.
And he deserves all of the respect. Like all hail Skepta.
When you think of UK rap, Skepta, JME, Giggs, and Chip are the first 4 you probably think of.
Yeah.
Unless you're under
12.
Unless you're under 18. Under 8.
Unless you're under 8.
No, under 18.
No, Skepta is...
Skepta's goated.
100%.
No debate. SL, Joe McMahon loves this man. I know you love this man as well.
Yeah, I do like SL.
Good. I can't put him in meh. I can't put him in great. He could be great. Think he's only 17.
But I feel like his music is like, mate, you think like Gentleman is like one of the biggest.
He was 15. Was he 15 then?
He was 16, I think. He might have been 15.
No, he's gay.
I don't want the camera to run out.
No, it'll be alright. He was 16. Gentleman. The Kenny Beats project he done as well.
Yeah, he's really good.
I can't put him in great though, Joe.
Why not?
I don't know. I can't think I can.
What do you think? He's similar sort of levels like Heady One.
Heady One and like Octavian.
Yeah, that's a shout actually. I think Good is a.
I think he's only like 18 at most.
Yeah,
and
he's already with all, like again with all the Kenny Beats stuff. He's already transcending it.
That's what I mean. I, like you said, I think if there was a level of like.
Between
like great and good,
yeah.
Heady One, Octavian, PA, and SL would all be in it.
100%.
And Cadet would probably be in it as well. Really, Slow Tie hates women.
What?
With that misogynistic.
Yeah, but
stuff.
that was like that. He was like completely pissed, and then he came out afterwards, and he
did apologise.
He did apologise and stuff.
Only a bit of banter. He had one of the albums of the year last year.
Yeah, he was again. He was nominated for the Mercury Prize that Dave won.
Him and Dave had the best UK rap albums last year.
Definitely.
Great,
100%, and he's so different.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
He's a fucking nutter.
But we love him.
Don't get me wrong. I think you could debatably have him in the same level as like Heady One and stuff. But I think with the album last year. Has just pushed him that little bit further.
I just think how different he is. You think, who else is... There's no one like Slow Tie.
Yeah. And I would rather listen... I'd rather listen to a Slow Tie project now than I would like an SL one. Nothing bad about SL.
I would as well, but obviously, because it's different sort of music.
Like you're saying,
and that's why it's good.
Yeah. Steph London, Stinker.
Saw her at Wireless, and she's
fucking awful.
She's as bad as you would imagine.
Remember when we was at Wireless? Everyone walked away.
Yeah.
She come on the stage.
Do you know what I think
she was so gassed and everyone walked away.
Something that I think was a bit out of order about Wireless. Sorry, going back to the Wireless thing, but everyone walked off when Future came on.
Yeah.
And Future is a fucking legend, and I love Future.
And do you know what?
But it's because everyone went to Sheck West. So I was like, I'm not gonna just stay and watch Future on my own. As much as I wanted to, I was like, I'm not gonna stay with these random people.
The hype on Sheck West was
it was
mad.
Unmatched. But anyway,
Steph
London is really bad.
She's really bad.
Enough said.
Her and Russ are both worse than KSI. I actually feel like there should be another level just called KSI above them. And KSI's actually not. He's got better. He is shit, but he's got better. But I actually feel sorry for him that he's on the same level as Steph London and Russ.
Yeah, no, it's.
Stormzy, great. Not goated. As much as people try and act like he's goated, he's not goated. Also,
again, he's one of them. He's on a similar level to Dave, where he's like transcended it, and he's like he's above everyone, and he's just
Gang Size and Prayers, which is a good album.
And he's just yeah.
But I wouldn't put him a goat.
He's a recognised artist. Like
I'm just thinking. Oh, I've spat. I'm just thinking. If you have him in goat, you have to have J Huss in goat.
I feel like he deserves great. I personally would rather listen to the 4 artists in Goated than Stormzy.
Yeah, so would I. Stormzy also beefing with Chip at the moment. Chip with a diss track. Haven't heard it yet. Apparently it's really good. Yeah. But then all Chip diss tracks are really good, to be fair. Swarm's bad.
Agreed.
Made a song with KSI and that was one of his best songs I've heard.
Swarm's
just shows you.
It's just shocking.
Tinsy Strider. Now, he's the same as Dizzy in my opinion and P Money. Back in the day, when we was like young, him and this next man after him were like the thing. But I don't think I can't put him higher than Good. Really.
Yeah, it's sort of...
Tinsy, the one after Tinsy's better than Tinsy.
Yeah, I don't really know.
I'd say
it's
Good.
It's a difficult one.
I'd personally say Good.
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah, Good, yeah. I agree.
Again, this is why I wish there was a level for like Heady One and all that. What was just like, or even in between Met and Good, where it was like will be.
They're better than these ones, but not.
Tiny Temper, first ever album I ever bought on CD was Discography. 10 years old as well. That is now.
That's crazy.
I feel fucking old.
I feel like he deserves to be
great.
Probably. Yeah, actually,
he's up there.
He's a legend.
He's up there with like just UK rap in general. I think he made it in America.
Yeah.
And everything like that. He's debatably before Chip.
Yeah.
Right.
He deserves great.
He's not goated.
No.
I can't put him in goated, but great.
Fucking
Tion Wayne. I would again made a song with
Bad.
KSI. Bad, yeah.
He's
You're gonna have to, one of us is gonna have to move Bugsy Malone up. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We can't have him in there.
Fucking Wiley next.
Wiley, that photo is fucking awful.
He's got to be goated, and he's fucking Wiley. Everyone knows Wiley. Wiley's
again,
from.
Actually, to be fair, that was another man on the mount. Yeah, debatably, he's
No,
before,
Wiley's Mount Rushmore.
It's before
Wiley,
Chip,
Skepta, JME, Giggs, mate. Wiley has got to be goated. We can't.
He put UK on
As much
the
of
map.
as much of an idiot as he is, and he doesn't think before he fucking says stuff.
Yeah.
He's
also had beef with Stormzy.
Yeah, and his music's not bad.
I think going off legendary status, I think that's what a lot of this list has been put on, which is fair enough because that's what goated means. But legendary status, Wiley is the man.
Isn't he?
If
Wiley.
not, he would be great.
Yeah,
but he wouldn't be any lower than great.
But come on,
Wretch
Wiley
3-2. He's Charlie Sloth freestyle was brilliant.
Yeah, he's good.
He's good, but is he that good? No, he's just good.
He's good.
His lyricism
I like
is
his
brilliant.
music, yeah.
His lyricism was brilliant. Good. But are we doing that because he's an old head?
Because of his legend status again.
I think I wouldn't put him in good, you know. I think I'd rather listen to everyone in good over him. Like, as a project coming out...
I hate to say it, but I agree. But I feel like that's
But even LD, I'd rather put LD down.
I feel
like LD's a bit high.
Again, that's why it's annoying that there's not a level between good and meh as well.
Just legendary.
Yeah, because like he belongs in there. He's not like on the same level. He's
not on the same level as A1306.
It's like M Huncho and that.
But I'd rather listen to a Heady 1 project than a Wretch 3-2.
Yeah, so would I.
Meh. It's gonna have to be meh.
It's got to be meh. It's horrible.
I feel a bit dirty, but I think it's gonna have to be meh. Young Bane again. I think it'll have to be meh.
Mate, he's got so much potential as well.
He went off to college as well.
Yeah.
Palmer's mad. It's mad.
Yeah, he's like he lived in Grays.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
But again, I'd rather listen.
Mate, hearing some of his snippets, he sounds so good, and his production is sick.
I know, but again, I'd rather listen to any one of them.
Right now, I wouldn't want to really listen to him.
His newest album was good. It had a few bits here and there, which was a bit bad, but then I guess his production's not going to be as good as like your JME and stuff because he hasn't got them connections yet. But he shows that someone from like a little town can make it.
Yeah. Well, I think he's originally from London, but he moved.
Yeah, but still
moved around here and then he moved back.
Yeah, but not many people move it down here and then make it because he started doing it when he was down here, wasn't he? Meh.
Yeah.
I know we've just bigged him up a lot, but I think meh is very valid. All right,
we get
a move each. Let's go through. Shall we go through them quickly?
Yeah.
Stinker, KSI, Russ, Steph London. Bad, Bugsy Malone, D Block Europe, Fredo, K Trap, Lancey Fu, Mostak, NSG, Swarms, and Tion Wayne. Meh, AJ Tracy, Big Zoo, M Huncho, Mist, Notes, Wretch 32, and Young Bane. Good, Cadet, Dizzy Rascal, Heady 1, LD, Octavian, P Money, SL, and Tinsy Strider. Great, Chip, J Huss, Krypton Conan, Slow Tie, Stormzy, Tiny Temper, Goated, Dave, Giggs, JME, Skepta, Wiley.
I feel like honestly, I feel like that's a perfect list.
I think there is probably a couple we could move.
So can we only move it one level, or can we just move it wherever we want?
I don't think we can move it more than one level, can we really? Because we've kind of agreed on that level.
Yeah.
So if we go...
I want you do your one first, because I don't want to move the same one, because I've got a couple that I could move.
I'm trying to think. I think... Shall we do one we agree on to move, and then we both do one separately?
Bugsy Malone
up to meh.
Yeah.
And then...
Right, that's fine.
You want to do your individual one first?
I don't really know.
Are you thinking of moving someone up or down?
Up. I feel like I've got to move Octavian up.
Great.
Yeah.
You want to do that?
Yeah,
I can't even dispute it because
I want
choice.
Octavian up.
Well, because you've gone for that, I'm gonna have to move Heady 1 up. In my opinion, it was either that or move D Block Europe up.
No,
but
we're not moving D Block Europe
but
up.
I'm thinking I think Octavian and Heady 1 are on the same level right now.
Do you know what I was really considering was moving D Block Europe down?
No, because I would just move it straight back up. So
I feel like that's a solid list. Yeah. Like we really maybe next time we'll have more categories in between to differentiate them.
Yeah, because there's a lot like Heady 1 and Octavian are in between that good and great.
Yeah.
But it's either you have to pick good or because Heady 1 and Octavian ain't on the same level as, not be funny, like Tiny Temper back in his prime.
No, yeah.
But they're good. They're better than LD, and P Money and Dizzy Rascal. But obviously the ones we just moved, we both agreed on to move Bugsy Malone up to Meh, which still feels a bit out of order, but I can't put him any higher than Meh in my opinion. And Joe put Octavian up to great from good, and I put Heady 1 up from good to great. I think that's a solid list.
That is a solid list.
I just feel bad for KSI. I never thought I'd say it, having to be next to them two. Yeah, we should have done a list for them two. Just never ever put anything on of them ever.
Maybe we just won't include them next time.
No, we have to, because otherwise it would just be KSI and Stinker. That's so out of order.
No, that is a solid list, and I feel like we've covered like a fair amount of different sub-genres, which is good.
Yeah, but like I said, if you want a part 2 for the UK rap ones, then comment below, and also like the video and everything like that.
Should we reveal to them the next tier list that we'll be doing, or should we keep them guessing?
Keep you guessing. We have got a few in our head. Yeah. We want to get obviously someone else in because
having more opinions and stuff like that is
like this one probably
better.
It's a lot more straightforward than what the last one was, because we both just went, yeah, that's fair enough actually.
Yeah.
Where last time we had someone else going, actually I like them.
Yeah, exactly.
So we'll try and get 3 people in. We have got some ideas for the next ones. We don't know when they'll be out. That's why I don't want to tell them.
Yeah.
In case
we don't want to promise it.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess thank you for watching today's video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. If you could share this video out, it'd be very much appreciated. I'll see you all later.
Laters.